And I just want to ask one more time now, who in this room thinks they can go to space?
Very good. He can't help himself. He can't help himself. He has to keep this job. So really quickly, just a few. Yes, right here in the blue shirt. Can you stand up and just be a little louder, and then we'll try to... It's okay.
Due to the problems they're having with the Russian ships?
Yeah, I mean, and one of the interesting things is that the next time that anybody goes to space from US soil, it will probably be in Spaceship Two, which is another way of saying that at the moment the US space program is in a bit of a transition. I think quite a positive transition, actually. And we've always had a great working relationship with NASA. And in fact, we announced a couple of weeks ago that we had won our first contract to give us the opportunity to fly science payload to space. And I hope that NASA will be a customer. So I think we will certainly be involved in all space as it starts to fulfill. I don't know, but it could do.
Can we just add, I mean, the space station also marks, although a fantastic achievement, part of antiquated government space technology. And guys like Jeff Bezos are already putting new structures into space and putting them there more efficiently using modern technology. So there's a lot to look forward to with new structures and new places that we can talk to in space.
Anyone else trying to do what you're doing, or anyone else trying to do what you're doing?
I think there's a couple of other companies that are trying to do exactly what we're doing. I think that as far as taking people into space, maybe we're about four years ahead of other people at the moment. But I think if you turn the clock forward 10 years, hopefully I think there'll be maybe 3 or 4 companies competing. And the advantage of that for all of you who stuck your hand up is that the push towards safety will get better, the push towards price will get better, and hopefully, either yourselves or your children, the price will come down dramatically, and if you really want to go into space, you will be able to do so. So I think there are some other very good companies I think are working on this as well.
I have a water rock in my backyard. It's really
yeah,
he's a water rock in the backyard.
You can sit on his water rock.
What is going to be the limit on age as far as little kids to older people? I mean, does this affect them being up in space in different capacities if you wanted to take a whole family?
Well, we have James Lovelock, who's 90 years old. He's signed up to go into space. Stephen Hawkins, who obviously is not a particularly well person, signed up to go into space with us. And we've also signed up a 10-year-old Russian girl who's a most fantastic kid to go into space. Now, I think as far as kids are concerned, we'll send quite a lot of adults up first to make sure that everything's okay, and then but there's nothing to stop. Hopefully, in 2 or 3 years' time, after the program started, us taking kids up as well. And we do have people who love to bring their whole family into space. Only just one, I think. Anyway, I'm sure everybody wants to be sure that we've got the program absolutely buttoned down first.
There's a $25.
Right here, last one, yeah.
So this is a two-part question. Over the last few weeks, I've seen a lot of articles about space tracks being an issue for satellites and a lot of rockets being launched. Part 1, is that an issue for Spaceship 2? Part 2, is that a viable business opportunity for Virgin? There's a lot of opportunities to clean up the tracks that's been left in space.
Who wants to do that?
Firstly, it's not an issue for Spaceship 2. We're going to apply it outside of the Earth's atmosphere, but low enough that it's not in the mess that is in the orbital layer, which which is at a higher altitude. So it in no way puts Spaceship 2 at risk. Any space debris at that level in the atmosphere would be pulled back in, would be decelerated and then pulled back through the Earth's atmosphere and most likely burned up. And as far as an opportunity, yeah, it sounds great.